None of these are like a roll. There's a roll dash sort of thing. Okay, but yeah, I mean, I was offered this through Steam Curator, and you know, because it had interaction. Wow, wasn't that just a tag? Why is that not a tag when we're right up next to it? God damn it. Okay, the controls are clunky. They are clunky as heck. Get the stupid dumb joke. Okay, so oh my god, that is not intuitive. There's got to be a better swipe than that. Why is the swipe so good when you're not next to an enemy and then he's like dink dink dink, I'm a twat? Oof. Sorry, I didn't mean to be harsh on it, but yikes, that is weird that the actual attacks are different than they would be. And also the enemies just spawn like such terms. Okay, the controls are not feeling great. Immediately, choose your reward. Choose one of the following skills will be active for the rest of the run. So that's Thorn Armor. Explosive Death. Kill an enemy, cause an explode. That sounds terrible because we're a melee character. Attacks have a chance to burn. It's not the worst, so we're going to do that. Okay, so we're claiming that. You know, once there is Twitch chat, I guess, you know, we'll get some interactions. As much as the room looks like it goes on. Okay, so there's like one attack, but it's not the greatest. You know, there's like one swipe. Half the times it doesn't do what you think it's going to do. But yeah, the interaction feature was what looked cool about it, because obviously Twitch chats and all that, and you know, I saw the offer in my Steam Creator and was like, yeah, that sounds really, really good. You know, it's a fun game. It looks like a fun sort of actiony game to play with chat and all that, and chat can have their names as the monsters and different things. Okay, so Fire Breath, a long range attack where it could hit multiple enemies. What more do you want? Chance to burn again, and perfect tool to eliminate enemies without lifting a finger. I mean, Plasma Sphere just sounds really, really good. But yeah, and I should have really done more research and just look, does the game look interesting? And, you know, hey, it's got Twitch interaction. Because I'm used to WoW where it's people in chat, and, you know, if they're in chat, they get to do it. But they have to... Okay, suddenly there's a lot more enemies. And, you know, I don't know if my other controls do anything. Like, literally there's attack, there's fire with think, and there's dodge. And then you've got a load more controls, but they don't really do anything. Or buttons on the thing. And, you know, the fact that these are so squidged out is weird. You know, squidged out, spread out on the controller makes the right words, perhaps. Our drone doesn't seem to do it, honestly. We got no overpowered achievement, sure, and really, really overpowered. It's not dying to anything. Shockwave. I just killed some enemies quick together. Okay, now it's shooting things. But yeah, I should have looked into the app, because to use it, they have to authorize the extension in Twitch as well. So it's an overlay they have to then authorize, and to do anything like the Citrus rewards. Hello? Okay, so we have to smack open the chests, I guess. And then right button to go through. Okay, next player skill level up, an extra drone percent. I mean, I guess they're just choosing things. I guess we've got extra skill possibilities to appear in the bottom there as well, if we get them. But not only do they have to actually, you know, authorize the app, it appears. Oh my god, this are just like more attacks on the swords. And, you know, one thing that I will eventually get around to, hi, you're a big enemy, aren't you, is that to actually use the extension, it seems like anything to be used in it requires bits. And I don't want to tax my viewers for bits, honestly, just to join in. No, I would rather have an OAuth that they type in chat and they get benefits in chat, you know, just from typing in chat. And, you know, because they're typing in chat, they become a character unexpectedly, shocking them and pleasing them, and not having to go, I want to authorize the app just to be able to take part in it. And then we've got the... It's okay. See, counting down to disappearing. Fire Nova unleashes a devastating firestorm that puts nearby enemies in their place. Quick reloads, and an extra drone just sounds, even though they're trashed, seemingly so far. You know, who could say no to an extra drone? Okay, you're not getting away. VOD goblins, I apologise, you don't get to join in, but at the same time, you don't get taxed bits, because as much as I can't see, you know, on my screen, because obviously I would have to reauthorize it and just do nonsense perhaps, I don't know, just to get it to come up with the votes on my thing, but having looked at it on someone else's stream, which hell that's okay. It just seems that you get taxed. You know, anything that you want to do costs bits. I'd love to be able to turn that off, but that's not an option. God damn it, why did you dodge into it? I was holding the other direction and pressing dodge, and the attacks were so slow that he didn't actually dodge. And then that enemy just walked so slowly and derbily. It just seems weird. It's like, hi, just casually walking, are you? Okay, this is going to kill me probably because of the way that that's just exploded. Fireball! Not exactly impressive, but useful for attacking the distance. That's what's about to fly at us. I mean, we can freeze them or we can maim them, breaking their legs. It just sounds better. Okay, so I'm holding move after pressing that just because, you know, otherwise that thing might have got us. I would love for there to be other swipes. This really seems the sort of game that there'd be other sort of attack swipes. Also, I wasn't looking at the top left at my health, but it didn't really seem like we were close to death. You know, there's like no sort of hint. Okay, our drones get leveled up, and you know, there's another reason that they have you authorised the app, because if you put your drone in someone else's game, you can level it up and then take it to your own game if you own it. It's 20 quid the game. It's in early access again, so a lot of this could be solved. A lot of these issues could be resolved. Like, being able to turn off requiring bits to do anything. That's really not great. I'd love more attacks to my swipes. You know, it's like it's primary sword fighting 101. It feels like you're just meant to leave your drone to attack everything and then run away, or just do that from a distance and cheese it, which is less fun than going in and attacking them. But you know, it's like that seems like what you're meant to do. Okay, so there's extra stuff in the next room if people vote for it, but you know. No one in chat at the moment. I haven't exactly, you know, announced this. I was going to make a big deal of this and, you know, hold my own mini wheel where if your character defeats me, you get one of the leftover bundle games that I've got spare codes for. Because that would have been fun. Well, vampirism's just intelligence, you know. Easy health regen, hello. Okay, sure, you don't let me use the skill, so... Why aim at that one? I was aiming at the big guy that's clearly the danger. Why? I hate that dodge doesn't go the direction you're pressing 90% of the time. Okay, well, I mean, we're not going to die ever now because of vampirism. We can literally just cheese that whenever we need help from a distance. So, GG. Okay, sprints. Is that just extra stamina, or is that... No, that's a temporary buff, right? Are these things that we can pop? No, okay. Well, it ran out because I checked the chest. But yeah, I mean, it's promising. It just needs way more slices, like way more types of slices. Rush. Movements and strikes so fast, the enemy won't know where they're being hit from. Quick reloads, freeze. I mean, faster attacks just sounds better. That's a bit better. And a roll as well as the dash, like, the dash just seems bad. And the fact that it dodges in a different direction to your pressing as well is something that needs fixed. But again, it's early access, so take with it what you will. I got, like I said, a Steam curator code, so, you know, I was like, it looks interesting, and, you know, Twitch interaction, but it's not standard OAuth like I expected. I didn't think I'd have to research that sort of thing, but apparently you do. Apparently you do. You know, it's not just anyone in chat gets joined in. It's like they have to authorize it themselves and then, you know, do other things. So notice I called my bot streaming. You couldn't have any more letters than that. That's the maximum number of letters. I couldn't even put the G on streaming. But yeah, I mean, it has potential. It's just I keep pressing the wrong button again. I'm gonna go back to the the whole argument that was with Decay of Logos. The buttons are all wrong. Like, swipe is left button, and then that's alternate swipe in modern games. Like A is like the dash, not this. These are the fighty buttons these days. The buttons are all wrong. Flame. I mean, that's just better than Thorns. And you know, just the swipes. The swipes are so atrocious. Excuse me. Okay, now that's got 1 million HP, but still we take care of it, and you know, we're never gonna die now because of the health regen. Oh, you're that eager to come and attack me in this room, are you? Hi. You coming in too? You are. The little Langoustine guy! I like his derpy face. It's so derpy. But yeah, the combat definitely needs work. It 100% needs work. Okay, not that guy. I'm aiming at the big guy. I realise there's a big circle saying, hey, this is the person that's been aimed. But, you know, if I change my look, I expect it to change to the person that I'm looking at, not the nearest enemy. So again, you know, it's like things that could be fixed. It's not irredeemable. It's the music could get a bit dragging. It's the same music over and over again. And I don't think we even had an option to turn it down, so I hope there's no copyright on it. Because my god, I do not want that. What is this? It looks like something to augment you and level you up, but apparently it's nothing. Okay. We're just going to cheese the turrets because... Oh, hello. I'll wait till I've got some stamina to actually use that. Okay, well, that's not going to happen. Okay, so we have to use the speed up as an ability. Right. I thought it was just a passive. I looked in the bomb con and was like, oh, it's down there. Generates a lively fire that gives off random bursts of flames. Perfect tool. Again, I don't think... Did I take the plasma sphere? But I don't think it did anything. Let's make our flame lively. And he just slowly walks away. Just a few things that can really use some... Like, roll and a dodge is common in games like this these days. You know, a dash and a roll. And the roll definitely feels like it would be better than what we've got going on. Oh, I see what those things were. They're the number of stamina bars it takes to use it. Okay, so it's an ability. Right, understand. I did think one of those 4 blue dots above it. But again, you know, you're at full HP because of vampirism. Get vampirism and you win. It's as easy as that. So, you know, we're going to win the entire game now just because we got vampirism. Maybe overpowered. Oh, we're going to run this way now. Okay, I sure. What did that even do for us? What did that even do for us? Honestly, I pressed the Y button. What did that even do for us? Wow. Again, drones not really doing a lot. You know, infinite drones, but that's because, you know, people can spawn in their own drones and spawn in enemies. Why shoot that? I was aiming at the turret. Okay, this looks like a big poisonous guy. Let's just go attack it ourselves, I guess. Okay, faster speed for faster attacks. Get out! Wow, such speeds. Doesn't dodge. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage. This room is scary. I mean, I realised I didn't dodge that effectively, but, you know, we've still got that enemy really struggles. No, dodge! Could dodge go the direction that I'm pressing? That would be amazing. Okay. Just gonna take care of the turret. Okay, it didn't dodge the direction that I clicked, but that's fine. I knew that guy would explode. I can't not laugh at the way that they casually walk away. casually walking away from you, sir, now. Yes, okay. Heavy strike. That's just an upgrade for the sword, right? Use the whole sword. Each hit replenishes some of your energy. Explosive death streams. I mean, the stronger attack seems better. Better? You'd better. That's a song. In case you didn't know, it's like when you say you love me, you'd say you'd better. Except I've been adapting it every time it comes on the radio to you better let me sleep at night, neighbour. You better, because they never let me sleep at night. They just shout and stomp out all night long at antisocial hours of the night. And you know, it's fun to just shout that at them. In the daytime, it's like, you don't let me sleep at night, I'm just gonna shout this song at your face and adapt it to annoy you the most possibly could. Okay, so the enemy is very easy to keep if you want to keep it. Just thanks, streaming, and you made me miss. Casually walking away, sir. It's very easy to just walk through the fire. Sure, that's a legit strategy. How do I... Do I have to stand still to get some stamina back? I mean... stand still. Stand still. Maybe it's based on attacks. Okay, so you have to actually hit the enemies with your sword to get back some magic. Okay. Or maybe our sword has to hit it, like our drone. We're leaving flames. Is that because of the thing? Sure, health. Definitely actually needed it. I guess we leave a trail of flames with our thing as well. I mean, you know, just hitting faster is smarter because it's also health regen. Is it better than using the fire? I don't know. Oh my god. As if we ran into that. I was waiting for it to despawn, but we shouldn't have just ran into it. Why did I do that? Okay, more health. Okay, now we're back at full health. Practically. Not quite, but you know, enough. Area 2! Is this going to be anything special and different? Like, the music is just the same non-stop tune. It's not good. Okay, we back off. I don't know if dodging through that is, you know, hindering us or what. It seemed to, maybe. Like, I saw a 44 on us as though we took damage. The vampirism is just the best ability you could possibly get. You know, if we attack faster, then it's even better. Bloodlust. I don't know what that is. That vampirism of some sort? Is it temporary? Okay. Just gonna move out the way of the sniper. Dodge. There's a lot of enemies here. Also, the 0 of 80 is shield, but since when have we had the opportunity to use this one? Again, the drone, not the most useful. There's a blue thing in that corner, I see. But we'll have to go inspect it. Oh, it's an item. Ah. Shockwave. That's just a one-time shockwave. Lively flame. I mean, loud fire that randomly gives off bursts of flame. That didn't seem very good at all. Like, we've got it, but it's not good. You know, I think it randomly didn't fire off any flames at all. And it costs a lot. So, compared to attacking faster where we get faster movement and, you know, more of our vampirism, I think I'd rather use that, right? Okay. Well, they got taken care of easily because I used the rage. Oh no, we've been webbed. Okay, maiming them's pretty effective. But again, you know, we're gonna maintain our stamina pretty good. Okay, just let me in to take care of this guy. There we go. Right. So there's one more up here as well. Oh no, it's the natural enemy. It's not a turret. I thought because it wasn't coming for us, it was just a turret. And again, you know, we're just going to make more stamina and health than we went in with. Potentially, if I hadn't have injured myself right at the end, that might have worked. I dodged out the way of that. It's a bit shit that, you know, even if you dodge, you still get affected. Just mash through. Because, you know, apparently the dodge isn't that effective, and, you know, we can just hit them faster. Did we get another overpowered achievement of some sort? Okay. Why are you running? Stop running. That attack is just... It's just swiping left on Tinder non-stop. It's not a good way of doing melee combat, you know. Just saying, I've got some issues with it. I can't recommend it in its early access state for 20 quid. Like, a lot of these need to be fixed if it really wants to be recommended. And again, you know, you have to authorise the Atlas to even take part in the interactions, which I don't like, and the fact that you have to pay with bits to do that as well. Let me out of here. It's not something I want. I didn't want, oh yeah, you can join in, but only if you pay 100 bits to spawn an enemy, or if you pay 20 bits to do this and that. And it's like, no thanks. No thanks. Like other interactions with Twitch is, you can just join in the chat and it'll randomly pick someone in chat. It's like, you aren't forced to do this nonsense. And it like has a chatbot that says, you know, type this if you want this to happen, type this if you want this to, and I much prefer that to authorise the app for yourself, pay bits to do this, and no thanks. I mean, I can see why some people might want to, especially if they pay 20 quid for the game, but no, not for me. Armour regeneration. I mean, it's extra vampirism, right? It's like literally even better. Okay, now we actually get armor, which is good. Okay, well, I'll take the hits because, you know, who needs to dodge when you've got vampirism and healing and armor? Sorry. So we're not going to get any mana back like that. Okay, I should be smart about how I choose to approach things. Because, you know, mana management is clearly smart. You know, we do a spell, we get some hits, we cast the faster one, obviously. As much as possible. Does that stack? Did that stack then? I'm going to try mashing it. Okay, I don't think we got extra stacks, but, you know, firing an extra bullet when we've got excess is just smart. Okay, and then, you know, when it runs out, you just re-jig it. Okay, that was super fast. Why aren't you attacking? I was pressing that 60 times and we were just standing in his face. I got some issues with it. Like, you know, I'm not just gonna recommend it because I got it for free. It's got some serious flaws. Potentially, just let me turn off Twitch bits. Let chat join in without having to authorise the extension, and give me more swipe moves and a roll. Give me a lot more polish and get rid of the music. You know, the bom 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 bom. Just stinks of it's the same tune over and over again, non-stop, with such a menacing. It's your final boss. Oh my god, the attacks aren't even working. Hello, lag to fucking doing anything. What the hell has happened? Okay, there's some serious screwiness going on. I don't know if it's the game or if it's just, you know, because of the length of time it's been running, or if it's the room that we're on and it's, you know, artificially adding this input lag, buttons not working just to kill you. But, you know, definitely something. Hi. Why are you on fire, sir? Okay. This room seems to be having less of a poop on itself, which is thankful. Yeah, I shouldn't have just sat there for that. But yeah, I mean, fix these issues. I had the stamina and it was going, no, you can't cast this. It would be cheating for you to have this speed right now. No, I had the spell power. Give me my thing. Okay. It looked a lot better in the video, you know, just say it. But maybe with the dev that's, you know, can do whatever I want. I'm going to claim the chance to burn targets. That could be pretty good. You know, there's something there. It's just, it's missing a lot as well. And the lag, the input lag, when you're doing things like that. Maybe it's because I'm going fast. Okay, this bit, unless I get out of there. The enemies are now buffed as well, which is not ideal. Excuse me, bullet I couldn't see. Thank you for killing me. Okay, so we needed to get to Arena 7 or clear Arena 7 to unlock a different character to players as well. Let's look at our drone. Okay, considering how well I did, it only just leveled up. You know, I just don't like a lot of the way that they've done some of these things. Okay, so obviously we can add some more points. Why are you putting everything into it? Like, you know, you can put both points into something. Shield? Why? It doesn't get attacked. Oh, I see. I understand. And let's give it one. Healing us is just smarter, right? And then you could refresh each weapon. I don't know what the other weapons are in the weapon pool. I'm not going to bother. Oh, it's a different tune that repeats itself over and over again for the start sequence. Still, highly annoying tune. Okay. So, oh, wait, is the music now different? Does it just play one song for the entirety of a run, but it has different songs? In which case, why don't you just vary up a bit? Like, you know, every few minutes, give me a different tune. Every room, give me a different tune. Just don't leave the same tune over and over again. that would be helpful. That would be amazing. If it wasn't just the same tune non-stop. You know, clearly there are other tunes. Hey, why are you shooting the helper bot? I aim for that guy. That would be a lot better than same tune non-stop for your entire run, especially when you've got like a 20-minute run like that last one. That's not good to just hear the same tune non-stop for that one. Okay, yeah, I don't like the way they've done the Twitch interaction. It really could have been a lot better, but they chose to tax viewers for their bits, and I don't agree with that. Do not agree with that. Right, fireball, shielding hands. Critical hits. I mean, a fireball spell being improved could be better, but I think a shield could be good. I think it's a passive, so, you know, it's not going to require us to do anything, which is better. Well, everything just dies. Okay. Don't ask me why. But everything's dead. Okay. And again, you know, if just regular chats could join in without having to authorize the app to have their names in the game, so much better. If you'd like to install the extension, I could send my drone to support you. If you want to send your drone in, I have the extension installed. If it is not working, do not blame me. It is installed, and if you can see, well, you can't see because my camera's there, it says connected. so if the extension is actually broken as well, I apologise. And that's another... Again, it's early access, but that could be an issue with it. But hey, it is enabled. It is connected as well. Thank you, Nasolo, for the host. Very much appreciated. Okay, but yeah, I mean, yeah. I just... The combat needs way more swipes, in my opinion. Definitely needs more swiping. Okay. EXP Rush. More reward for the same service. I mean, just extra levels is very good. Hey, Nadlo. How's your day going? Good, I hope? Sorry if this is a bit of a weird game. It's not quite what I expected. It looks better than maybe it is. Like, oh, some of the combat is not great. How's your day going? Good? Did you manage to get to sleep last night after staying up till 1 AM? Obviously making bonfires in Minecraft. I shouldn't have stayed up till 1 AM after that as well. But I did. Don't ask me why I did, I don't know. I just ended up staying up till 1 AM. Are you planning on streaming yourself today as well? Because I know you were saying you were thinking about it. Been an okay day. Been dealing with a lot of neck pain today, so I'm heading to bed actually. Okay, have a good night, and I'm sorry about the neck pain, because you were saying before that you had like the joint pain. I guess it's resurfaced then. Could it be the exercise, do you think? Like the push-ups and things? I don't know. But have a good night and enjoy your sleep. Went to 2:30. Wow. Stiff neck for streaming. Okay. Too stiff neck for streaming. I understand. Yeah, I can. You definitely, when you're not feeling great, you don't really want to be streaming, especially if you're going to be streaming for a while and just sat in front of the computer, like with a painful neck. That's definitely not good. But hopefully it won't last too long, and hopefully it'll pass. Maybe, I think calcium can have a thing that causes more pain as well, so if you try and avoid calcium whilst you got that, that can help. That could be it as well. If you stop doing the yoga and, you know, you're not stretching as much, that could be causing, you know, your body's getting used to being flexible and limber, and now you're not doing that, so it's maybe stiffening up. That could be a thing as well. That would make sense. Could be a mix of any of these. I should maybe start yoga as well. Like, I really don't. The only stretches I do are like stretches with exercises, but like yoga stretches could be pretty good. You know, they stretch in more ways than your body's used to. So, you know, maybe I should look into doing yoga stretches as well, rather than just like, you know, ordinary stretches after warm up and like things like that when I exercise. Yeah, have a good night, and hopefully it won't keep you awake. Like, I know I've had pains that have, like, I've had shoulder pains and things like that, and they just kept me awake from it, so it's not the most ideal. Always good to move your body in weird positions. Indeed it is. Yeah, this with the same swipe on this, it just gets a bit repetitive. It's not the most ideal game. And the fact that they want 20 quid for it, but again, it's early access, so a lot could change. But with the same music just repeating non-stop, and it's same sort of stuff, and not enough moves. I'm just struggling. So I'm probably not going to stream long myself anyway, but I think I'm going to call it after this run, because it's just, it needs work. It definitely needs some work, and you're just doing the same thing over and over again, don't stop. You'll lurk for a bit before you sleep. Need to brush your teeth and stuff. Yeah, I need to brush my teeth as well, I think. Probably should like brush my teeth before a stream or something after eating. It probably makes sense, but I'm terrible for that. You know, it's like you get into a routine, but maybe just like morning and evening brushing isn't right. I don't know. But enjoy your lurk, and thank you again for popping by, and thank you again for those. Okay, what are we going to take? Not a lot. But I mean, the cute derpy langoustine is interesting. It's like the most interesting thing of it. It's like this derpy little langoustine guy. It's a shame we've got to kill him, because otherwise we can't progress further. He just wants hugs. I think that's all he's going down for. He's just coming in for a big hug. He's not trying to kill us. He just wants a hug. Okay, room 4.2. Game, you have other tunes. Could you change the music up, please? I can't listen to the same repetitive droning, infinite droning. Oh my god, it's the music. I know there's drone, but oh my god, the infinitely droning, repeating music. Sorry, game developers. Give me more swipes. Let me have more than just one button to attack with the swords, and let me do more. That's really essential. Really essential if you want this to ever be successful, honestly. Those guys that just slowly walk away as well. Okay, this room at least looks a bit different. Sort of interesting. Oh my god. That guy that was like, activate the app. Again, you know, it was activated. Claims it's connected. I don't know how to say anything other than that. They might want to fix that if it, you know, isn't connected. Look, you're getting votes. It's connected. But other than that, other than all of those plethora of things that need to be resolved. Sure, it's got potential. Again, early access, so I'm bringing these things up for a reason. Oh, wow, waiting for voting results. It actually has a vote. Working. Or is it going to break the game? If it just freezes forever, I'm done. If it just freezes forever, I am out. So, if you vote in Twitch chat, skill name, okay. Sure, that's not broken. I guess they didn't vote? Why that one time it decided like, hey, we need to wait, but doesn't make any difference, didn't give you anything, I don't think. Also, I've noticed that sometimes the options that it says in the corner are different to what I get, so maybe they get to give us something as well as that? I don't know. Just don't know. But if they did vote for something, I didn't get to see what it was. Okay, there's a lot of spiders. Spooders! Which is apparently spin down. Because Indelacio, Indelacio, or the no spider queen. I'm king of the spiders, apparently. Things you learn from other people. Now you shoot something that's not the one that's right next to me, when I want to shoot the one that's right next to me. Then you shoot something different. Ooh, we actually hit the one I wanted to, for once. Where's the big queen? There we go, come on. Time for you to die now. That's enough spiders. That's enough spiders. That's enough spiders. There you go. Okay, let's go. Why am I faster? How could you miss that? You know, some people have been posting like really positive reviews. Ooh, I love this app. And all that. But I disagree with a lot of the things that it does. And, you know, the fact that it requires people to activate it for themselves on the stream and activate it and then, you know, pay bits to do things. No. No, I don't want that. Okay, maybe I might pay attention to the app and see, is it getting voted up? You know, because last time it just froze. Also, it's heavy strike, damage +1 and plasma sphere. I bet I won't go for those options. Yeah, I'll just take the damage because I don't care. But I bet I'm not going to get those options. You know, as much as I might not even live through this encounter. Because, my god, there's a million enemies. Okay. Level up! Waiting for voting results. Why now is it waiting for voting results? You know, it wasn't doing this earlier. It's been connected the entire time. Just saying, I haven't changed anything. Because you can see I haven't changed anything because I've been playing it. Skill name! Thank you for voting me for skill name. Okay, damage +1, plasma sphere and heavy strike. Okay, maybe it is the same. But I swear there was a vampirism option before that I never got to take, that I saw on the votes. Wow, that sprint just shot me off. I didn't dodge that way in the game. Oh, I can blow up the projectiles. Interesting. I wonder if I can just hit them with the swords and not take the damage from it. I can. Okay, that's good to learn. That's an interesting mechanic at least. So I don't have to necessarily... But I need to time the spike right. So I don't have to necessarily dodge it to avoid the missile. You just burn. You just burn to death. Fire at the other one, please. We're gonna get through this. No problem. And, of course, the health that you have to smash open to get back. Room 5. Getting the same music the entire run is not good. Change the tune, please. Please. Is it too much to ask? How did you get through that box that was meant to clearly block your path? Oh, but you run into your other enemies and that's... Okay. And this is just a giant predator like that. Time for you to die. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to die. You know, there's literally just the same stuff, like, it's not varied enough with the same swipe, like, you know, you had more attacks, but we don't. It could be so different, but we've got literally the same attack. It gets a bit old. I couldn't play this for long. I can't imagine anyone playing this for very long. Like, in its state, why are you not attacking the enemy that's right next to you when I'm telling you to? Like, at this point, I'm just happy to get hit. Honestly, you know, that's enough for me. I can't handle anymore until it's got some serious fixes. Like, that is all that I can handle. Okay, let's see if we've got someone that we can go raid. Let us go raid Queen Nano's doing some Planet Coaster, and I will be back on Monday for some more Twitch things. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around. Bye bye. Enjoy your sleep, Natalo. Thank you again for the raid. Bye bye.